Hey everybody, it's Daniel. Good morning. I was just watching some videos on YouTube from some other language bloggers, and they do these vlogs where they walk around all day. I thought, hey, why not do another vlog? I'm not doing anything special today. I just wrote an article about whether it is possible to learn English on the internet using only like online resources without a teacher, without, moving abroad. The answer, of course, is yes. There's lots of things. I learned Spanish many years ago, and we didn't really have the internet, but now there's lots of people out there making language learning easy and fun. So yes, you can learn a language on the internet. You can learn English on the internet. It's a lot easier than it used to be. So I'm just gonna go take a walk right now. This is Digital Nomad Lifestyles. This is my bookshelf, by the way, over here. Be the exception, important advice. And usually I make videos over here on my sofa. There's my sofa. But I wanted to start this video pointing in the other direction. So, Digital Nomad Life. I have already put on pants this morning. It's only 11. I already am wearing pants. As you can see, I'm fully dressed. I'm ready to hit the town. So, let's go. So one of the things I was talking about in the article today is how growing up in Phoenix, we had contact with Mexican culture, enough that I was listening to Spanish from a pretty early age. I talked about Los Tigres del Norte and how I understood nothing except maybe the words mi corazón from time to time. I learned what the Tigres del Norte are actually singing about much later, but I did enjoy listening to it, and I do enjoy listening to it today. I think Los Tigres are great.
La reina del sur, traficante muy famosa, nacida ya en Sinaloa, la tía Teresa Mendoza.
The other thing is that I was working in a cafe with several guys from Sonora in the north of Mexico. And so, we were in the kitchen making sandwiches and washing dishes and things like that. And they were very happy to have a gringo who spoke enough Spanish that we could all, converse. And so, everybody had taken Spanish in high school, I think. Everybody in my neighborhood had taken Spanish in high school, but most of them didn't really want to try speaking it. So just the fact that I was willing to try speaking Spanish made it so much easier. If you don't, what are you going to go? Where are you going to go with your language learning? The same thing with English. A lot of people talk about, how they've done English for 10 years, but they don't speak English because they've never wanted to speak English, because they have to speak English perfectly before they can even start. And it's like, no, that's not the way you do it. You start as soon as you can, you make all of the mistakes, and that's how you learn. So that was my immersion that I talk about in the article, just being, in contact with Spanish, and it was great. It was a lot of fun. The other thing that I talk about in the article is Univision and the TV show Sábado Gigante. I also didn't understand very much, but I understood, there were beautiful, beautiful girls on that show. And so I watched it, and I was always hearing a little bit of Spanish. And this is what we had before the internet, to contact with other languages. We didn't have a lot of adapted listenings or anything like that, so we did what we could. And it really worked for me. And it was a lot of fun in the process. So, I have now had enough coffee that I feel inspired about life, and I'm here with
Gopika.
Gopika, where are you from?
I'm from India.
Yes, Gopika from India. And what are we going to go do now?
The one thing Daniel loves most and the one thing I hate the most. We are going to work out.
We're going to work out. It's going to be awesome. We're going to get all sweaty out in the park here.
In a good way.
Not in a good way. Here in Plaza Castilla, it's gonna be
hot and sweaty and
sticky and painful.
Painful.
Humiliating.
Extremely painful. Humiliating. People watching me, you know, drown in my own vomit. Yeah.
Drown in your own vomit. Yeah, that's usually what happens.
It's gonna be great.
Sweet. See you there. Okay, first part of my workout is done. I do sprinting or high intensity interval training, as the kids are calling it these days, which basically I do it because I don't like running. So this allows me to get the health benefits of running in much less time. Basically, I just sort of sprint from one end of this little park to the other several times. I do it until I feel like I'm going to die, which usually doesn't take more than 4 or 5 times, sometimes 6. So now it's time to do some push-ups and stuff. Okay, the vlog continues. How do you feel about that workout, Gopika?
I feel like someone punched me in every single muscle. It's great.
Great. Okay, I feel great also.
He has been excited the whole time for no reason. I was in absolute pain and he was excited.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, I feel great because working out just makes you feel great. Finally, I've gotten to a point where I'm in shape well enough that I actually understand. I actually understand those people who say, yeah, I worked out and now I feel great.
He's not in shape.
All I had to do was
I'm in shape.
go through a couple of years of feeling less great.
You're not in shape.
Not in shape?
No.
Okay, Gopika.
I'm in shape!
Yeah.
He's not.
If we're having a swimsuit competition, Gopika would win. But if we're having a push-up competition...
If we had a swimsuit competition, I'm sure I wouldn't win and you would. I mean, clearly we know who's sexier.
I don't know.
You're sexier, of course you're sexier.
Thanks, Gopika.
Those A cups. Come on.
So, we're on our way to lunch. Gopi is not wearing pants. But I am. I am totally wearing pants.
Yes, because that's just because he got time to go home, change, and come back, and I didn't.
Digital Nomad Lifestyles, this is the second time today that I'm putting on pants. I've been wearing pants for at least 2 hours today.
I have.
And it's only lunchtime. Usually, maybe 2 hours all day. How do you feel about that, Gopi?
Pure jealousy.
That's a lifestyle. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we all work a lot, but then there are some people
who work
a lot too, but without pants. I wish I could go to my lab and take my clothes off and work. That would be great.
You said your lab.
Yeah.
What do you do exactly?
Great. I work with breast cancer. So I'm trying to make nanomechanical sensors to detect breast cancers. I know no one would have got any of that part. It's just making small sensors so that we can detect cancer.
Short answer, she's a scientist.
I am not a scientist. I'm studying to be a scientist.
She's a PhD student.
Yes, I am.
She's a brilliant young mind.
I don't know what brilliant, but I'm okay. That's
Young,
it.
intelligent.
Young, yes, that I give.
Young, intelligent, and studying scientific things.
Yes.
Great.
And not as hot as Daniel.
Thanks again, Gopi. Okay, so we were just in the Japanese restaurant and something fascinating happened. Would you like to tell them what happened?
What fascinating thing happened?
Something that's never happened to me before.
Ah, okay, some girl, the waitress actually, saw Danielle and asked him, do you color your beard, or is this a real color of his beard? Which is funny because she hasn't seen any redhead. I mean, yeah, she hasn't seen any gingers in her life because she's from China or Japan or wherever she's from. And it was amusing to her.
Yeah, I guess I'm just kind of exotic for some people. She's a little bit exotic too for some people, but The usual question I get is, are you sure you're American because you look Irish? And my answer is,
Yeah, you do
no,
look Irish.
I'm sure I'm American. And they say, no, but you really look Irish. Are you sure your family isn't Irish? And I said, no, family's not Irish. Nobody in my family, except myself, has ever been to Ireland. And you know, well, it's just one of those things. So yes, I am. This is my natural beard color.
He doesn't color it.
I am not Irish.
He's not Irish.
Nobody in the history of my family has ever been Irish.
How do you know that for sure?
Well, I don't know that for sure, but from what I do know, I've got a fly on me.
For all we know, his grandfather's father was Irish.
No, definitely not. German, English, Danish.
Danish? You could be Danish.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, not Irish. And I've also been to Ireland. There's not that many redheads in Ireland. I'm sorry.
Because, you know, no one wants to date a redhead and they're just...
Going extinct?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see.
It was dodos and then gingers. That's how it goes.
Eh.
Dodos, gingers.
Yeah. We'll see about that, Gopika. Take two. Alright, so it's been kind of a long day. We just had a walk around the city. It was nice. Any final thoughts, Gopika?
I tried to escape, I couldn't.
How did you learn English, Gopika?
Ah, well, in school, I guess. I mean, I had studied English since I was a kid, so I guess that's how I know English. And you can't see me properly because it's dark out here, and being brown doesn't help when it's dark. Being ginger helps. Being brown doesn't help.
I kind of have a nice orange glow in this light, and your glow is...
Orange glow.
Yeah. Healthy orange glow. No, not healthy.
I did not say anything.
Well, thanks, Gopika, for participating in this video project.
That's my pleasure.
For my many fans out there, I'm sorry that this video is apparently about nothing. It started well, talking about the ways that you can learn a language on the internet, online, without a teacher or, you know, or going to a school or anything like that. And then it just kind of devolved into us walking around.
I had no idea that was what the vlog was to go out. So
I mean,
yay!
It started with me talking about that article that I wrote this morning. So, yeah, and that's that. So thanks. Subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this. See you soon. Should I not put that part on YouTube? Okay, I will not put that part on YouTube.